going on, everyone? Welcome. Hopefully volume and everything's coming through. My stream deck is still broken, and then I started thinking, I think 2 days ago there's an update and it kept bugging me, and I was like, fine, whatever. I hit the update button and I think that's what broke it. So I might have to reset all my buttons and everything to the latest update because they changed some things around, and that might be why none of my buttons are lighting up. It's stuck on certain things now and it doesn't show me what I'm actually on. So that sucks. But let's do a quick roll call, see what's going on, what's everyone up to. This is a Q&A. For those of you guys that are in Canada, it is Thanksgiving weekend, so hopefully we'll try not to be here too long. I got to run to town and things like that. And I almost didn't stream because I'm in the middle of testing stuff and I had nodes going down. Oh, it's been a hectic morning, guys, but we'll get into that in a minute. So, Mind Some, what's going on? Welcome. I Show Slow, what's going on? East Mario 2012, Patrick Guyan, Squirrel Master, Raspberry Pi in the house, Alexander Fleener, Squirrel Master, Jock MC _UK. We got Rud Putz, we got Mr. Budweiser. Scroll through. What do we got here? What do we got? We got Ethan Westfield's in the house. We got Jock McMiner _UK. What's going on? The Chow. Sonic for Life. Sling Buzz. Jock McMiner. Oh, I already said that one. Well Talks. What's going on? Sling Buzz again. Raspberry Pi again. Ashbichu Rajaput. I totally butchered that. I can't do that. King Mining Tech Man. What's going on? Crypto Craig. Automatic Beats, Seb Chap S, Apate. We got Saranas Bakawaja. I butchered that one, I know, totally. Crypto Baltus, what's happening? And it just jumped on me. We got Rick 4 here. Hopefully I'm not missing anyone. DMC triple ones or ills or Al or whatever that's supposed to be. IP TV channels. Alan Martins, what's going on? Tim, I am Crypto. Hi, what's going on? How's everyone doing? Quebec in the house. Awesome. What's happening? So what are you guys up to? Thanksgiving weekend. Yes. Now it's funny because now a month later, next month, I believe November is when Thanksgiving is in the States. And then all of a sudden, video games and everything have all their big Thanksgiving things going on. But us Canadians never get any love. We don't get any special events for us or nothing. It's just us. That's okay. Who's still GPU mining? Good question. Who's still GPU mining? Any of you guys still out there GPU mining? It all depends on your power. If you have 6-7 cent power, I believe that's about break-even point. You may be up in the air about mining at that point. But if you have cheaper power, then you may potentially be mining. So it's hard to say. It all depends on your situation that you're in. There's something I was going to look at, but I can't remember what. Oh, yeah. Well, let's take a look at this, guys, while you guys are unaware. So here is the annual Aeon Crypto Poker Tournament. It is actually this Saturday coming up. So be sure to get registered up, guys. Join the poker tournament. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time. That is 2:10 Central, 1:10 Mountain, which is mine, and 12:10 Pacific time. No limit. It's all play money. You don't have to worry about, it's all free, guys, and you win bounty. There's 25 prizes here plus bounties, all sorts of things. Let's run through it. First place prize is 20,000 Aeon, which is $2,000 or $3,000 or something, quite a bit. Looks like top 50 players will get some type of bounty here. We also have different people are bounties, including myself here. If you take me out in this poker tournament, you win 500 Aeon as a bounty. We got Yeti D-Miners, all sorts of other YouTubers and community members are part of these Aeon crypto bounties, so be sure to check that out. But yeah, that is this Saturday. If you like playing poker, it's all fun. I'll probably be live streaming it as well as we play along. We usually do the past few, and we'll see what happens there. Last year, I got to redeem myself. I failed. I can't remember what place I got last year. I sucked. The following tournament before that, I did pretty good. I was like top 10 or top 20 or top 15 or something. I can't remember. And then last one, I was absolutely horrible, but we'll see what happens. PC restarted. That sucks. You're still GPU mining Flux. Awesome. Flux mining. Sweet. So I've been doing a test. Well, I tried or started to do a test here, and this is what was messing me up. So, you guys, some of you may or may not have heard of Duro, but there's been a new miner. Actually, there's 2 new miners out now. Now, there's the original miner on a 3900X, 5900X, stuff like that. You're around a little over 6 kilohash. And then on the 5950Xs and 3950Xs, I believe you're around 8 to 9 kilohash, or maybe it was 8 kilohash something. The 7950X, we looked at that when we were testing it. It was about 9.9 to 12 kilohash something. You can crank it up, get up to like, I don't even know, 15, 17 kilohash. But the new miners are like 80% more. It uses a little bit more power. You're upwards. So now you have like a 3700X hashing away like a 3900X. That's 6 kilohash, 6 point something. I believe 10 to 11 kilohash on the 3900X's 59s, and the 3950s and everything are upwards of like 15 kilohash. So it's almost double the hash rate, but there have been reports going on about you're not finding as many blocks and stuff as the original miner. So this is the test I've been trying to do. And last week, you know, Duro Network had some issues and it went down. But I have 2 nodes running here. Here is my VPS node. This is where I have the new miner. Yeah, I'm putting 8 rigs on each, 8 3900X rigs on each, 8 with the new miner, 8 with the original miners. And I have 0 blocks here. And then here I have 0 blocks on, this is my home node right here. You can see this is my home node. And I got 8 miners on here, 0 blocks. I just started up just before the stream, so nothing's going on. I'm trying to do a head-to-head. But the original miner was winning. But then like 2 hours later, my node blew up on Windows. And so it's been having these issues, and some other people are reporting these issues as well, that the node keeps going down on Windows. So there's some tricks we can do. I'm trying some of them. I just did a fresh node install from scratch to see if that works. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to rent another VPS because it's like $30 a month for a VPS. You know, I can't really afford it, but I want to know what miner to use on this coin. And I want to see if the reports are right. Now, the dev fees are also high, like 5%. It also sounds like people that are using the new miner to some of the pools. Remember, if you saw my Duro video, Captain, the head dev of Duro, he is against pools. He wants to be 100% decentralized. That means running your own nodes and mining to your own nodes. That's what he supports, and that's what he's all in on. But the pools, I don't know how they justify everything, but it sounds like you may be getting the rewards at the pool, but then that means you may be stealing from the people that are actually finding the blocks. So before I can get into any type of speculations, I got to find out what is the better miner. And that's what I'm trying to test right now. So in an hour or two, if my Windows node goes down again, I'm going to rent a VPS. I'll just point to that each separate VPS nodes, and then, you know, I can finally get down to it. So we'll see what happens there. So that's what I've been kind of dealing with this morning, is getting this node running. It keeps wanting to quit on me. Like, it quits connecting the peers, and then it just starts, I don't know what it's doing. It just starts, you know, getting invalid blocks, and then it won't update, and it won't stay up to date with the chain. So I don't know what's been going on with that, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get to the live chat here. My mic is low. Can't hear me? For real? Let's try this. How about now? Can you hear me better? Is that better? Can you hear me? Everything good? And they need to be more supportive, make it more efficient, and have it scalable without eating 4 cores. Seriously painful with Duro. Well, that's the thing. Like, it is more work to get up and running yourself, but that's just the way the whole thing, like, it's a totally different chain. It's not like how other blocks and everything are. So you know what, let's have a quick peek at this. So let's go to Duro here. I don't know, go Duro network stash, Duro benchmarks, go to Duro benchmarks. No, don't want benchmarks. Calculator. I guess we can look at this. So look at how this is kind of in there. So a block reward is 0.615 Duro. Now that's for all blocks, and the block time is 18 seconds. But there's 10 blocks within each block. So there's 9 mini blocks, and then you got your main integrator block. And how this works is every block is worth the same. It's actually 0.0615. A main block, it doesn't matter. So there's, within that 18 seconds, 10 blocks are being found very, very fast. So it's a very fast network and chain. And then everything's that. But the integrated address, that is what the node runs on. And if someone mining to that node ends up finding the main block, that integrator main block goes to the node operator, which makes it kind of like a 10% fee while mining to nodes. Is kind of how this works. So, but overall, it's 0.0615 per block. And then here, if we go into like our VPS and stuff, you can see 1 of 8, 0 of 0. So I'm using the Hansen mod here. And what this states is that if I find a block, if it's 1 of 1, it's a non-orphaned block. If it's 0 of 1, then it becomes whatever it's called, an orphan block, and you lose that block and it doesn't go to your address. But you set up your node, everything mined to it goes straight into your wallet address. It's kind of cool. I enjoy it. Like spinning up a node myself, I found only takes like not even 5 minutes to get it up. Then maybe another 10-15 minutes if you fast sync it depending on your internet connection. But it is a quick and easy node to set up compared to a lot of other nodes. Meow coin is in danger. Our plan has more than 51%. Our plan has more than 51% than most of the coins they support. But let's see. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at what's going on with Meow coin right now. So Meow coin. Oh no, wrong button. Stop. Okay. Oh, I hate it. This is broken. Meow coin. Let's go. Meow coin. Our plant 46. Oh, it must have dropped. Hash rate must have moved off of the old thing. So what do we got? We got Solo Pool is in second place. Look at all these solo miners. Kapow Digital. Second place with 19. But yeah, most of the miners on here look like that. And then we got PayPal, and we got Zerg Pool in fourth, which means everyone's, getting them Bitcoin payouts or something. But okay, yeah, I guess it's at 46% now. It was over 51%. I believe some nice hash orders went kind of crazy for ETC again yesterday. Our plant, my Selly changes text. Your Selly changes text. Good afternoon. What's up, everyone? I also question the security for Node Run is that this on a home IP is very scary. Yeah, that's very true. You could definitely question that depending on how you run your home networks and internets and stuff like that. So yeah, for sure. I guess a VPS, usually when you're running a node, VPS is usually probably the best way to go about it. But obviously if you can support it on your home network and you have the bandwidth and everything, that's ultimately the cheapest route to go. All day node to blow it all up. I'm just scrolling through the ads here. I'm scrolling up, still mining FLUX. Okay, scrolling. What's good? Everything's good. I don't see any ads. Yeah, ask questions, guy. Ask it away. Super chat it. Do all the things you got to do. Got to hold theta time. Theta. What? It's theta time? Theta theta. Let's see. What's that at now? Let's take a look. How is theta? How's it doing these days? Not very good. It went up a little bit. Not too hot. Hash rate's down to 4.4. I guess that's almost the lowest it's been. It was hanging around, what, 12 to 14 mega hash for quite some time. You guys can't really see this. Oh, I seen someone say something about Yes Script. I'm scrolling back up. What was this? Someone said they have their CPUs on Yes Script on, what was that? Vertorium. Vertorium, is that what it is? Let's take a look. Yeah, Vertorium, new coins. Yeah, right here. Yes Script R16. So I was going to try that out until I went to their Discord, and it looks like GPUs are destroying that. GPUs are outperforming CPUs on Yes Script R16 by quite a bit. I thought it was a CPU algorithm because of, what was it, Tizen and stuff. Everyone was, I never really looked at Tizen really either, but everyone was talking about CPU mining Tizen, a month or two ago. So I was like, and that's the same algorithm, Yes Script R16. So then I went into it, and I was looking through the Discord, and people are posting all their hash rates, and it was with GPUs. And I was like, whoa, this is a GPU mineable coin. No wonder the hash rate is so fucking high. So I was curious, are you profitable with that CPU right now, mining that? I should check it out and see, and then I'd know for myself. But I'm just curious because I stayed away from it. I was like, okay, guys, GPUs are just crushing this thing. I'm not even throwing my CPU on that. That's a waste of power. Why would I do that? But you know what? If it's profitable or not enough people know about it or something, maybe it'll be worth it. Remember, like I said yesterday when I was talking about all these new coins popping up, you may be hodling, hopefully, they haven't seen a bull run. They're brand new. They're going to go to the moon. They might not even be here in like 6 months, 1 year. They could die or who knows. So ultimately, I would probably just cash out. Any of these new coins, I would most likely cash out unless they do their white paper or something says something that you're like, okay, this could actually be cool moving into the future. Then I might hold it for a while and see what happens. But I really think most of these coins popping in all the times, forking around, they're going to be dead within who knows how long. So I would just take the profits, guys, and go from there. Now, at the same time, that's definitely going to hurt the coin. But if we think it's going to die anyway, I guess it don't matter. Do your own research, do whatever you got to do. Not financial advice, but if you're profitable on anything like this, I would take the profits. You know what? Who cares what the coin crashes and burns? If you're making money, good enough. Because I don't really see them all, mooning anytime next year. Tizen and yes script FPGA. See, there's that too. So not even GPUs. You just throw FPGAs on those things, and that's even way worse than throwing a CPU on that. Here's a question for you. In a boxing match, BMB, Duro, or Veal, who wins? Agree. Most forks won't be around for next bull run, but above have a shot. Yeah, those definitely have a shot, I think for sure. Veal, I'm not too familiar with Veal yet at all. I haven't really looked into it. I recently just got the wallet. It's been around for a while. The blockchain is huge. So I did have to download the snapshot because it's going to take me like forever to download that. Supposedly some pools are supposed to be working on it, but it sounds like they're getting into some trouble there, because if you want to solo mine it or anything yourself, you have to like do it through the wallet, which I don't really like doing those type of things. Or you can run your own node as well, but yeah, I don't know much on Veal. So currently BNB, that's bamboo, right? No, BNB is bamboo. Out of all those, I'd probably have to go with Duro. Now, when I look at Duro, it's been around for 4 years, maybe more, and it reminds me a lot of Cadena. Looking at the prices, it's holding value. It came down quite a bit. It's actually holding its value better than Cadena is, and I believe Cadena could do some good things. And Duro, they're trying to work towards privacy and decentralization and everything, and they do have some smart contracts and a whole bunch of other stuff coming in soon. And I'm not sure how the whole XMR thing works, like with security. I can't remember what they call it, where they have an X amount of layers in between everything for each transaction, which makes it privacy and hard to track type of thing. Supposedly they have a lot more than what XMR is doing, and it's supposed to be a faster blockchain because of the faster block stemming. So I don't know, but I think Duro has a really, really big future ahead of it. But we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go with Duro on that. Duro, yeah, see, that's the thing too. It needs to be more user friendly, but I like to look back, and I think Duro, in terms of running a node and getting up, is one of the easiest ones out there. If you think back before pools, like I think it's a lot of people coming in maybe around 20, mid this latest bull run, are the people that saying we need to make things easier, because prior, when you first had to mine stuff, like you had to set up a node for anything. There were no pools around. You had to learn up, go to GitHub, learn how to like code and do all this crazy stuff on your own. There were no guides, and you have to like do it yourself. So, and out of all that, like example, if you wanted to set up an ergo node, I think setting up an ergo node is a lot more difficult than running a Duro node. Duro node, like I said, it's very fast to do. I saw a couple of videos out there where they make it look like it's kind of hard and it takes a long time, but it doesn't. It's actually very, very fast. Like I said, like 5-10 minutes, and then maybe another 5-10 minutes of it just trying to sync itself through fast sync or something. But it's fairly fast to set up. I think it is a fairly easy node to actually do in terms of mining. Setting up a node is more fun, except setting up FLUX node. I've never tried a FLUX node yet. I heard people that have done it have had a bunch of issues for certain things. So I don't know. It would be interesting to try to set that up, and I can compare it to other types of nodes and see, but it'll be interesting. Thank you, Michael Flores, for being a member for 5 months of the Wolf Pack. What is going on? Welcome. I guess continuing on with the welcome. Crypto CPU equals active mining, and most of them die or normalize around 30 cents per day. Tread carefully. CPUs are not the new GPUs or ASICs at all. It all depends on the coin. Like I said, we're in a bear market right now. I do believe a few of these tokens will do well in the future, the Raptorium being one of them. Their futures update is coming out in just a few days, so we'll see what happens there. But I don't expect any prices to go up anytime soon for at least 2 years. So I'd say, hanging out where they are is a fairly normal thing, and then we'll see what happens next bull run on a couple coins. Not all these coins. Most of these are going to die. Takes 3 hours to do a FLUX node. That's crazy. What's profitability on Radiant? You know what? I don't even know. Let's have a look. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's go to my sheet and see what it's looking like. So that is that. I haven't updated anything for a while. Go to GPU, scroll down. Oh, wait a minute. Is it today? I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but Ergo block reward is dropping another 3 Ergo. Let's take a look. Where, you know what? We'll remind me. We'll look at that later. Remind me and after we check this out. But Radiant. We're gonna try to have a look at Radiant. Let's see what Radiant's looking like right now. So price 0000515. 000, where are you at, Radiant? 0000515 on the price. What do we got for a network hash rate here? 18.86 terahash. Now the current hash rate is here, but I like to go off network. This is more of like your average hash rate of what's been going on. So 18.86 terahash. I can't remember how did everything mine on these, but 18.86. Where's my thing? Radiant 18.86. All right, I'm gonna have to pull up my calculator. 18.86 terahash. Now, was this in mega hash? I'm pretty sure it was. It was in mega hash, wasn't it? GPUs went in mega hash on this coin. Wow. That can't be right. Oh, that was my full farm. What? 7,000 mega. So it's, was that in gigahash? I can't remember now. 7 gigahash, 7 mega hash. I don't even know. It says $1.47 for my entire farm. What was the hash rate on a GPU? Anyone remember? Radiant's not looking too hot right now, but what was the hash rate on a GPU? I totally can't remember. Who was it that was asking about it? Profit Kojo, what was the hash rate on a GPU you got so I can take a look at this? Because I can't remember what the hash rates were on this coin. I'm pretty sure that was my farm. I have the 7,000, and I'm assuming I was doing 7 gigahash with all my GPUs. And that's saying it's only $1.47 right now. 3070 Ti is, oh, maybe that was a single card. 1,000 mega hash on a 3070 Ti? Okay, well, it's 1,000 mega hash then. All right, I used the mega. 21 cents. So 3070 Ti is currently at 21 cents. I doubt that's going to cover the power of a 3070 Ti. But we'll see. All right, so now I wanted to look at Ergo. What was going on with Ergo? Where's Ergo Explorer? You know what? We can just go to mining pool stats, actually. Will that work for it? Where is it? Ergo. Scroll down. Follow us, please. What is this? Who's that guy? I don't know what that guy's saying. Next chapter, Ergo crash course. I don't remember when it was, but okay, let's just look at the blocks here. 2 miners, that block 858. Ergo Explorer. Where does it say it? What I want to see what the block. I guess what the mine would have it updated as well. Ergo, where are you? So it's still saying 48. So it's sometime today or tomorrow. Like I swear it was like a day or two, and they said in like 3-4 days the Ergo block reward is dropping by 3, because as we know, every 3 months it is dropping 3 Ergo, which is why, and I say in the future, like by next bull run 2025, we're only going to be at like a 12 Ergo block reward, and we're only going to be having like 12,000 and some Ergo per 24 hours distributed, which means it needs like $2,500 a coin to be as profitable as Ethereum was in the current bear market just prior to the merge. So it's going to need some massive price gains here, and either tomorrow or the next day we're going to be down to what is that, 5? So yeah, we're going to be at 45 Ergo block reward. Let's figure this out right now. Actually, I'm going to have to adjust this. So we're going to go to Ergo, and this is where it should be. So we're just going to copy this, copy. I'm going to paste that in here. So we're going to readjust the emissions, because this is where it should be right now. 34,560. Ergo is 2-minute block time. So I'm just pulling up my phone calculator here. 2-minute block times, I believe, is like 720 a day, but we'll find out for sure. So that's 30 an hour. Times that by 24. Yeah, that's 720 blocks a day. So we times 720 by 45. 32,400. So 32,400. 32,400. So look at that. So we lost a little over 2,000 Ergo per day in emissions from that reduced block reward in about 2 days. So let's just see what profitability will look like. So that drops from 2 So that's like $6,000 a day right there. We can see the profitability right here with the exact same settings. We're going to go from 81 cents down to 76 cents as long as Ergo remains at around 2-minute block times. And it looks like it has been doing that ever since EIP 37. So we're fairly close. There have been sometimes it's a little faster, sometimes a little bit slower, depending on hash rate, but it has been staying pretty close to 2-minute block times. And we can see right now, let's just actually look at it right now. Exactly. Mining pool stats, where are you? What's the current price of Ergo right now? USD Ergo 263. 263. So let's put that in here. 263. 263. Current network hash rate on Ergo is network hash rate. We're hanging out at 61.27 terahash. 61.27. So we need this mega hash number here. I'll paste that in. We're just going to see exactly what profitability will look like if this happened right now. All right. So right now, 3070, about 160 mega hash is making about 23.7 cents a day. Tomorrow or the next day, if nothing changes and everything's exactly the same, we lose a little over a cent per day in profitability, which means we're going to have to drop another cent in power for that break-even cost. So the emissions are dropping, guys, and it's going to happen every 3 months. So we're in October right now. October, so November, December, January. So January, this is going to drop another 3 Ergo, and it's going to be an ongoing cycle until Ergo hits a block reward of only 3 Ergo, and it will remain at 3 until all the Ergo is actually minted, and then it's only going to be storage fees and stuff like that at that point. So keep that in mind. Ergo profitability is about to drop a little bit more within the next day or two. And why is these buttons are broken. You're switching between Ergo and Flux. Awesome. How are you liking it? What is your power price? Are you mining at a loss? Remember, it is okay to mine at a loss if you really want to support a network. It's 100% fine. Supporting networks is part of a miner's job as well, even if you're paying out of pocket. Now, obviously, they're not going to confiscate for you, but hopefully they're doing something so that their price moves forward in the future. Did I miss any ads here? Any questions? The lazier the dev is, their code will be reusable. Not always, but generally. Reality check. What's this? Vincent Gallo. Reality check incoming. Chains will be in trouble. You cannot have prices, collapses, hash rate spikes, and stick to accelerating halvings and expect miners to keep securing the chain. That's very true. Like, as these halvings come in and others, like Ergo and Flux are fairly new coins. I believe Flux has a halving coming up as well. I don't know the dates and what's all been going on with it, but I believe one is coming up. So I'll have to find some information on that. But yeah, mostly Ergo is going to be doing this. Now, remember the emissions Ergo has right now, it's a lot better than what it was. Like we'd be at a way less block rewards now, and all of Ergo would pretty much be gone within. It was supposed to be 7 or 8 years from when it started. And when did Ergo start? 2017, 2018, somewhere? No, not 17. It was like 18 or 19. But I think by the next bull run or shortly after it, which is 2025, I think around 2026, 2027, Ergo was set to be gone. No more emissions. It's all storage fees at that point. So what they're doing now is they actually slowed that down quite a bit by doing this 3-month Ergo drop. And, that increased it by another 14 years or something. So they did do a longer emission schedule than originally planned. So people thinking right now it looks very bad. It was a lot worse before. We'd be a way smaller block rewards than what we should be at this point. Flux node not worse cost or bandwidth, better of getting yields elsewhere in DeFi. What are Flux yields right now? Flux yields are not very high. I don't even know. I have that Titan node. I'm not sure what it's at. I believe, what is it? It's like 7 or 8% or something? 6%? 5%? I don't even know what they actually are right now in terms of yields. I don't really pay attention to it much. I'm going to check in on this, see what's going on. 0 blocks on the new miner. 0 blocks on the old miner. So, still no mini blocks happening there. Planning to do CPU mining. Awesome. You're planning to do some CPUs. Wicked. I believe in 3 coins aside from BTC. That would be Ergo, Flux, and Matic. Interesting. You threw in a POS coin there, but that's, you said coins. You didn't say mining coins. So that's good. Yeah, I think Ergo and Flux definitely safe bets for moving forward. Just currently right now at the state of everything, how much hardware is on the networks. Obviously, we're not very profitable. Like I said, break-even points around 6-cent power right now. Let's just have another look to see where we're sitting. Let's throw in 7-cent power on a 3070. 7-cent power, 30. Oh, we got to go. Forgot about this. Current values, current profit, something like that. So, oh wow, 7-cent power is profitable. Looks like things actually picked up here. Flux is okay. We might be at 8-cent power. The other day we were a lot lower. Calculate. 8-cent power. Oh, look at this, guys. 8-cent power. Let's try 9-cent power. I would probably be unprofitable here, but yeah, so we moved up like a cent from the other day, cent and a half. That's actually pretty sweet thinking about it. So yeah, about 8.5 cents, 8.25 cents is about break even now. Like sure, we're negative a bit on some of the coins down here, but you know, we're making 2 cents, making 1 cent on a 3070 at 8-cent power right now. We're at like 6.5 cents the other day. So hash rate fallen off these networks, or price has gone up that much? What's going on here, guys? Crazy stuff. Nice. Thoughts on Vertorium? I don't know. It's overrun with GPUs currently. That's all I really know about it right now. I haven't tried it. It would be interesting to see, you know, what if there's profitability. I don't have it in my chart or anything yet. Thank you very much, Mindsum, for the $4.99. Radiant is in a contest to get listed on Xbitron. They're in second place behind Hivecoin. Voting ends in 21 days. Interesting. Xbitron may give them a nice little boost there. Yeah.
Just now, Mommy gave me a big pile of, do you know what?
What?
Whipped cream.
Oh, geez.
Nom.
Whipped cream. Yeah, so yeah, that should help Radiant out a bit in terms of volume and stuff. Xbitron's a decent exchange for sure. By the time you set up a sheet, the coins have changed. Yeah, well, yeah, mostly. Pretty much, yeah. But you always got to update. Like, it's all manual updating too. So you got to go through everything every morning. I haven't for a couple weeks because all I've been really doing for the past little bit, and I'm still not even done. I still have about 2 or 3 more algorithms to do, and then I'm done. But I'm still testing that 7950X. I am in love with that CPU. I swear I am. If I could afford it, it's so expensive. I want more, but I'm going to wait see what the B650 motherboard price and stuff look like. But I'm still testing. I still have Minotaur X, which is avian to try out. I believe Curve Hash for Pulsar, but we'll see what happens because it's overrun by GPUs, but they're changing their whole emissions to bring CPUs back to the forefront there. What else is there? There's Virus Hash for Virus Coin, so that's one that needs to be tested still. I think that's it. Then I pretty much got them all down. There still might be something I'm missing. So I have 3 or 4 more algorithms to test out on this, and then I can finally get that beast into the workstation. Then we'll go from there. You could set up a sheet that auto updates via language, another language. I don't know if I know how to do that. I wish I could get it to auto update just for myself, but the way the Word Google Docs works is you can't really set scripts for certain things in that, so you're gonna have to like do it on the website. My mic was cutting out. Oh, maybe because I was looking away and stuff, because the little one keeps running at me and stuff every once in a while. It's good now. Okay, it's good. Please, any more discount codes for Mars Lander? Mars Lander? Which one's the Mars Lander? Is that the BTC thing? Confused now. I gotta look that up. Mars Lander BTC. Oh, it is. What's going on here? When? That's interesting. Yeah. So anyway, your Bitcoin might. Yeah. So I saw RPM drop the video today. Yeah, I've had that little mini Mars Lander USB miner for like 2 or 3 months, and I haven't been able to do a video on it because they said I cannot release a video yet. Now all of a sudden I see Panda dropped the video and stuff this morning. I'm like, well, the guy still says, like, I emailed and I'm like, okay, well, I see videos dropping. Am I allowed to make a video on it? And I'm waiting to hear back because last he said, don't make a video until I email you and tell you it's released and it's okay. So I don't know what's going on with that. I just saw the video drop this morning. I have not heard any word that I was even allowed to mention the thing yet. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I saw Panda drop that this morning. That's why I'm curious. I'm like, what is going on? Am I allowed to do that? So now I guess maybe I have to record a video on that. So side note, I didn't see Panda's video, so I don't know if he mentioned it, but it is a Wi-Fi thing. But I did notice I doubled my hash rate by plugging it into a LAN cable, which is very interesting because it doesn't have a LAN. So because usually we turn Wi-Fi off at night. You know what? Forget about it. This is all stuff that I figured out through my testing thing. So I guess I'll have to make a video on it and just do it. I didn't know we were even allowed to talk about this thing yet. Yeah, that's a library. It is not also standard to calculate from difficulty. Rough estimation is still better and faster than none. I don't know. Now I got to find my links and get all my links together. Hey, guys, don't buy them yet. I'll make links and then you guys can join up, buy these things through my links because I'm broke. Oh, Tech Man, what's going on? Do it. Yeah, I guess I'll record that video today. I won't do a 7950X test video. I'll do, I guess, my Moonlander video because it seems like, I guess, we're allowed. I have no idea what's going on with this freaking thing. So it was just talk about having a BTC miner in every home. Oh, maybe. Like, yeah, the way I look at it is I find it as a lottery ticket. And I did all the math. Like, I had my whole video planned out for like months already. And like, now I'm throwing my whole pitch to you guys. You guys can go click someone else's links and then I get screwed. So I'll just save all that for my video, I guess. We'll see what happens. All for the greater cause. We'll talk that. All right. So do we have any questions? Do we have any questions for everybody? What do you think the price of those gold shell box miners will go lower? Makes for a better heater than an 800 ceramic heaters. I don't know. I think gold shell is gonna go bankrupt soon unless they have a callback. Like this thing's not even like I don't even know. I don't even think the KD Max is currently covering its power costs anymore. To be honest with you, so I'm not sure what's going on. Pull it and at least get something for the bull run. Yeah. Well, what brought you guys into crypto mining? Whatever floats the boat. For me, it's mixed. Mostly idle games influenced me. Yeah, for true. That's pretty much how I got into it. I started with my gaming channel, and then I was slowly looked into mining and stuff, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my PC, my workstation, whatever gaming PC to work, mine some crypto when I'm not using it, and that's how the whole thing started. And then eventually, I got into CPU mining, and my CPU made can't remember how many XMRs. I had a few XMR, and that's how I built my first dedicated rig. Was straight off Monero through CPU mining for a year. It paid itself off, and I built a new one with XMR, and then it just grew from there. More and more CPU rigs. Am I mining Duro? Sometimes I mine Duro, but I am currently mining Duro right now. Yes, because I'm testing some situations. Any blocks yet? 0 blocks there. 0 blocks there. All right, still no blocks yet. Let's just check the status. Hold on 1 sec, guys. Yeah, minting velocity 0, yada yada. Let's try this one. VPS, same old dealio. Still waiting for blocks. Put it on Ergo Pool, mining Cheetah for BTC. Mining Cheetah? ERG Pool, Cheetah. What the heck is Cheetah? Am I getting a 4090? No, I'm not getting any 4090 unless somebody sends me a 4090. Then I'll get one. But other than that, no. I'm not buying a 4090. Even though it looked cool. What is the actual yield on new miner versus old miner Duro, or do you have it not running long enough to know yet? That's what I am currently trying to test right now, Vincent. That's what I kind of opened the stream up with, is what I'm testing and stuff. So right here, this is my VPS. So this is the VPS I got going. And this has the new miner on it. I have 8 3900X rigs pointed at this, the VPS with the new miner. And this is my home node. I got 8 3900Xs as well pointed at this with the normal miner. Now, somehow, hopefully this doesn't blow up on me again, but it did earlier, ever since last week when they implemented that fix when the chain went down for a little bit. The Windows node doesn't seem to want to run. So I had it going for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, then it went down. But so far, based on that, when I had it, the original miner at half the hash rate of the new miner was finding more blocks. I think I had 2 or 3 blocks where the new miner hasn't found anything yet. 8 rigs versus 8 rigs. So that was only 2 hours. So, everything can change throughout a day and stuff, and hash rate on the network. So if this fails again, I'm going to rent another VPS because I really want to know what is the better miner. And the whole thing that started this is usually you just jump on it, you look at your hash rate, you're like, awesome, good to go. But if you look back for years now, even 2 years ago and stuff, there was that whole scandal going on. I don't know if it was a scandal, but you guys probably heard of it. Phoenix Miner versus T-Rex and all the other miners. Phoenix Miner was always giving you a higher hash rate, but was it actually doing that at the pool? Were you sending the same amount of shares as the hash rate number? Is it just a number in the software that's tricking everybody? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. So in theory here, mining this, we have double the hash rate with these new miners. Now, I was talking to some other coders and stuff who's running things, and they have been trying to tweak the original Duro miner, but they haven't really been able to do it with any success. And they're like, it's really fishy that these new guys came out with this new miner fairly fast on the latest fork chain of version 3 of Astrobot. And then they're also charging 10% and 5% dev fees on top of that. So if we can come out, and if I can prove that this original miner at half the hash rate and no dev fee is actually producing more blocks and it's mining better, that means these guys that are producing these miners for people are scamming them out of a 10% dev fee, and you're really not getting the performance that's being promised. So that's what I want to do. And I'm willing to spend, $60 for 2 VPSs to figure out the results, because I want to know myself, what miner should I be using for Duro? Everyone just says, oh, use this one, it's 15 kilohash. Well, if I'm using a 10% dev fee 15 kilohash miner versus a free miner at half the hash rate and finding more blocks and getting more Duro, obviously I'm not going to be using that 15 kilohash miner. So that's kind of what I'm going on right now to figure out what's happening here. So we'll see what happens. Testing this all out right now, and I want to get to the results. So I might have to just rent another VPS to do so, but I want to know what the results are. I'm very curious. Why don't you make Linux node with VMware? I could definitely do that, but the thing is, like, I have that in that, what is this? The U59 Pro from Intel from B-Link. B-Link sent that out to me so that I could do a video on showing mining performance. I haven't been able to get the graphics part to work. I could CPU mine on it. It's Intel. Nothing really supports Intel stuff, so it sucks. I emailed them the other day and said, you know what, this thing can't really mine. It's Intel, it's BS. I wanted the Ryzen one, but they were sold out, so they sent me the Intel one. So I might just do a CPU mining video on this B59. It comes with Windows 11. Then I'll just wipe it clean, and then I'll just install Linux into it. And then I probably won't have any of these issues. But I can't do any of that until I actually do the video on the U59 Pro for B-Link. And then, I'm telling them, send me out a Ryzen, because I don't care about Intel. It's garbage. Send me the Ryzen one. That's what I wanted in the first place. But we'll see what happens. BTC is all ASIC now, but is there any way to mine BTC with non-ASIC? Yeah, I mine BTC on my CPUs, like legitly. I didn't get very much hash rate, but I tried it before. I think we did it in a live stream, but I set it up and we were mining Bitcoin on a CPU. You can legitly mine it. with anything. It's just that the hash rates aren't there because the ASICs dominated. The difficulty is so high that it doesn't make any sense to be mining with anything else unless you have free power. I could probably look into it and make a video on it sometime. Everyone's going to be, I can already see it now, like, why even showing this? This is BS, blah, blah, blah. It's full of ASICs. There's no point in mining this. What a waste, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I can do that anyway. People ask for videos and everyone just slams it like crazy, but I can do it for sure. Why not? No, I did not hit another XMR block yet. I wanted to get this Duro test done because it's been bugging me for a long time, ever since the last miner came out. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to test this out, see what happens. Then I'll go back to XMR. Maybe CPM mine, BTC like spec mine with the Gecko science. The Gecko, it outperforms CPUs by a lot. A lot. Yeah, so questions, guys. We got any more questions? Wow, we've almost been here for an hour. I've done BTC on a 2080 Ti, nearly 3 gigahash. Nice. 3 gigahash, sweet. There you go. Imagine hitting a block on that. Like, I think that'd be awesome. I think that'd be, it's next to impossible. It'd take forever. I cannot afford the power to do so. But can you imagine solo mining Bitcoin or something with a CPU that has, it gets hash rate, but nothing compared to an ASIC, way more power and not efficient at all. But imagine hitting a block with a CPU in 2022. That'd be insane. I hit a Bitcoin block with a CPU. That would be sweet. Screw your ASIC miners. Oh man, that would never happen though. But I just think that's a dream. 100% dream right there. Just stay clear of nice hash unless you hate a coin. Yeah, very true. I agree with that. Don't forget to hit like. Yeah, guys, smash that like button, guys. We got 92 viewers, 48 likes. Smash it up. What is going on with all the Crypto Baltus? Why does your messages keep disappearing? You're on XMR solo now, but low hash, only 122 kilohash. 122 is not bad. Remember, it's luck. You can hit a block at 0%. You can hit a block at 4,000%. You know, who knows how it'll play out. You should do it on an old laptop. There you go, TechBad. That'd be insane. You can that solo or just mine with your CPUs and earn a block in a year or so. Bought a used 3900X for 233. Should I buy a more expensive 5 or 7,000 series CPU instead? No, no, a 3900X is awesome. It's a wicked CPU. The 7000 series is definitely an upgrade for sure. The 5000 series is pretty much the same as the 3000 series, so it's not an upgrade. Whatever you can find for the cheapest is the best way to go. You know, it's all about the price to performance here, and this 3 and 5000 series, they're efficient CPU miners. So if you found a cheap 3900X, don't worry about, you know, an extra $100 for a 5900X, because they're pretty much exactly the same thing for mining. Raspberry B plus mining itself, silly on Sugarfoot. Anyone doing helium? I do have 2 helium miners. I'm a lone wolf, so I have my own little mini network. I'm going to check that right now, actually, to see if anything happened today. Okay, let's find out. Oh, man, it's not loading. Oh, I hit something today, I think. Yeah, 0.05, 32 cents. 32 cents past 24 hours. So that officially is better than a GPU. Speaking of that, I gotta look at my Chia too. I haven't looked at my Chia forever. Let's check out Chia. How's my Chia doing? 13.9 cents a day, 97 cents a week, and 420. Look at that, 420, guys. 420 a month with 16 terabytes. That's 11 spare, 13.4. But yeah, I have 12 terabytes of hard drives. Not very much, just a little tiny thing, but $4.20 a month. Not too bad. Daily, 13 cents. I think I have 1 Chia. I farmed a total of almost 1 Chia. I think I'm at 0.9 something. So next payout, I should actually be I believe, at one Chia for my 12 terabytes. So imagine if Chia hits $2,000 again. I'll be like, hey guys, my entire Chia farm just ROI'd itself faster than a GPU ever will these days. Crazy. You have access to 100 helium units that need placed in order. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have no room. I'm in a small town. I put one above my house and I got another one a block and a half away, and I don't know anyone else to put one anywhere else to have it. So I don't know if that'd work. What would happen if we put like 50, like we put like 4 more like around the house? I know they have to be within 300 meters of each other, but will they talk to the one that's like a block and a half away and just be bouncing off each other like crazy? Like, I don't know how that would work. 420 a month panhandlers are dominating geominers. Place them in a dumpster. Yeah, you could do that. Place them in dumpsters. And my town is small as well. No one even close to me. Yeah, me neither. Everyone's far away, like 75, 80 kilometers. It's like, I don't know, 55, 60 miles. Any questions, guys? Is 5800X 3D as good as mine as a 3900X? No, I don't think it is. Negative. Yeah, the X3Ds are not, they're gamer CPUs, not mining CPUs. The 5800XD actually performs less per thread than the 3900X does. So, yeah. It has less L2, I believe, in it as well, because they have to make room for that X3D. So I know a lot of people are pumped up for the 7950X X3D and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Those are for gamer and workstation chips. I don't think they're going to be better, like performance-wise, probably than the 5950 and stuff. Yes, they'll still be more efficient and everything, but in terms of the 7950X, I think for mining, the 7950X will outperform the X3D. But again, hey, who knows? Maybe they changed something on it. Something could be different. I'm not sure if specs are released for it or not yet. So we'll have to see if they did remove any. If it's exactly the same right across the board, then it'll be on par and it'll actually be better on one coin, and that's Haven, because it does have so much more L3 that it's going to be able to unlock the entire CPU on Haven. But other than that, that's the only thing that I see being different with it. Do you know if the DuraPlus miner is legit? The DuraPlus miner is real. Yes, it has a 10% dev fee. Yes, and there's a new miner out now that just released today or yesterday that I'm testing. It's the same thing, but only a 5% dev fee. But I'm testing it out to see if it is, doing its thing. Let's see what we got now. Anything? 0 blocks there. 0 blocks there. So still 0 blocks. I'm doing a head-to-head competition here. 8 rigs on each. See if anything, what's going to win. So far, they're tied at 0. 7950 X3D with APU equivalents to a 3070. They deliver that, and I buy at MSRP. The APU is equivalent to a 3070 for... Oh, yeah, if they do. Oh, that'd be insane. You imagine? Imagine having onboard integrated graphics that's on par with the 3070. That'd be absolutely insane. I'd just be all in CPUs. That'd be crazy. Is it still running on ETH fuel? Yeah, it's parked. It went POS. The car went POS, so it's in the dump. You have some from Emirate. One is supposed to be a different location. They are sitting next to each other, and one acts like it is a block away, like it's supposed to be. That's interesting. Now, did you tell it that they're far away, or are they legitly, you have them like when you registered them, they're like sitting at the same location, but they're talking to each other? That'd be interesting to find out. Happy birthday. What? It's not my birthday. What are you talking about? What's happening here? You guys are crazy. Did someone else just go live or something? I saw like 40 viewers just dropped off. I guess everyone's bored. Sorry guys, it's a boring day. It's a boring day. It's Q&A. Answering questions. Meow Coin is doing good. What would be a good price to buy a 5950X? Well, it depends where you live. I would probably go, I think, $400 to $500 Canadian, maybe decent for this. Nah, $450. I go $450. 450 might be a decent Canadian price on that. So I don't know what that is in USD. Animal coins. Yeah. They're registered at different locations and placed at the same. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I think that's bad. You can get banned from the network for doing that, I think, though. Catch you? I think. I don't know. Maybe not. If they ever catch you somehow, I don't know what they do back there. Yeah, questions, guys. Questions. Q&A. We'll do it. We have about 1 minute left. Just kidding. We'll go a little bit longer, but yeah, I don't plan on having a super long live stream today because I do have to run to town and getting turkey ready for Thanksgiving and crazy stuff today. You can been running for 3 years like that. 3 years. That's insane. What's going on? How about the 5G mobile ones? Like, what's going on with that? People are getting like millions of tokens now. It's probably because there's hardly any out there. I don't know what's happening. What coin is doing the best? I don't really know. Like I said, I just been testing stuff, so I don't know what the full story is. What's all going on here? But let's find out. Let's go. 12.6. What's Minotaur X? I can't 16,000 or something. Remember, these 3,900 X numbers. 34.69. I think it's actually a little bit more than that. Haven's around 1,200. Curve hash. I can't remember what they're doing. 82,000. Yeah, okay. Beerus hash about 32 mega hash. Bon Chickawa, oh yeah, is about 16. Astrobot, I'm going with the original miner numbers here. Pufferfish is about 16, I think, and yes, Micah is about 36. Yes, script is, yeah, I think 1650 or so. All right, calculate. Boom, engage. Looks like Bitorium. What? Bitorium is the top coin right now at 37 cents. Verus coin is in second at 37 cents. This is all before power. Raptorium's at 32. Where's Duro? Did it die? Right. 29 cents. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 262 mega hash on the Duro network. That's insane. Now, that's original miner numbers. If we plugged in the latest one, so let's say, what is it doing? Can't remember now. I believe with 3900X is now, it's up to like 10 kilohash, I think. It's 10,000. What's it doing now? That put it in first. So 48 cents if it's pulling 10 kilohash. That's what I'm trying to test out. Is this miner legit? Because I think the hash rate is reflecting people using it, because we did see a jump in hash rate when this miner released, but this miner may not be finding those blocks. So in theory, those people that are running the new miner, and if it's not actually performing the way it should, everyone running the original miner is probably making some decent bank, unless they're using the pool, because the pool's kind of, ruining the network a little bit. I think, my personal opinion, but I prefer mining to my own node. It has been the most profitable way to go about it ever since I've ever started Duro and all of my tests I've done. But we'll see what happens, because right now, doing the default is not looking very profitable at all. Seagull flies slow in the winter, 22 cents per 18 terabyte hard drive. 22 cents per 18? I'm at 13. I'm at 13 cents for 12. Should be more. Any chance you'll show us how to set up a spreadsheet? Yeah, I do. I will. I know a lot of people have been asking for that. So here's the find, part one right here. The next day I was supposed to show you how to set up the spreadsheet, and then I got the 7950X released, and I just been like all on that thing until I get everything tested, because I want to get it in my workstation. Once it's in my workstation, I can test hash rates on it, but I won't be able to get power consumptions and hash to watts, because I'm gonna have a GPU and other things, AIOs and other system fans will be on there, so I won't get an accurate number in power. So I want to get all the information out of that thing that I can before I put that in my workstation. So that's why I've kind of been like all hands on deck on the 7950X, getting everything out of the way over the past week or so, and then I can move to other things. But yes, the spreadsheet is still coming. You're on 53 cents now. What is profit for you? You're on 53 cent power? Oh my gosh. I don't even want to look at this, honestly. 53 cent power. Calculate 3070. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. You're losing $1.43 on Ergo. And it just gets worse. Ergo's the best, least profitable coin for you. You're selling your kidney. Do you have an address for it? Oh, that sucks though. That's 52 cents, 53-cent power. That is insane. Like, imagine there are people with $1 per kilowatt hour. Like, what is. Wow. You imagine losing $2.90 after power? Like, this is where it makes sense to get solar. You will ROI solar at a decent price. But like, seriously, if you have 10 cents per kilowatt hour, I don't think it's worth, probably, an ROI standpoint, getting solar. I would just wait till the next bull run or buy some coins. Like, spending thousands of dollars on solar that's going to take 10, 15, 20 years to ROI is probably not a good idea. That's just me though. 9-cent power. 9 cent. That's crazy. Yeah, anyway. Please show the hash rates you put into the calculator so I can screenshot. I will send you your Discord. What? Oh, I already have that in my Discord. I'm pretty sure I did that. Let me see. Where's my Discord? CPU mining calculator. Where is it? CPU profit calculator? Nope. Yeah, right there. In the pins, I have them all right there. See? Yeah, so inside CPU profitability here, you can see in the pins, I got that. Now there is here. You know what? Let's go to this. I have to change this though. I'm going up here so you guys can't see any inside information. I'm just kidding. It's not inside. It's nothing really going on crazy here. But there is a link right here. Yeah, let's try it out. Open. There it is. There it is. So look at this. See this? Check it out. I know it looks a little different. It's a little broken. It's missing some things still. But this is the work in progress. CPU mining calculator. Number 2. Yeah, you saw that right. Number 2. So look at this. So we got 3900X's, 5950X's, 59. Look, boom. Add CPU. Want some more? What other CPUs you got? 3900X. Awesome. You know what? Load. Bam. It's broken. It's not working anymore. 39. Oh wait, I think I got to put one in here. Still not working. It's broken. Anyway, it was working the other day, but the dev has been doing some things that it's broken again. But it is coming, guys. Look, here's works. CPU presets are coming. You can add a new custom. So if you put in a custom, you can make up, like, this is my 7950X CPU. And then you can add all the hash rates that based on your own CPU, and it'll save it as its own preset for yourself as well. So you can set custom PSUs or CPUs. Well, we have 5950X. These are only like what most people use. I don't think there's any stuff with Intels and stuff yet, because not many people use them. Well, don't get me wrong, a lot of people use Intel CPUs, but they're not there yet. And then you can submit your hash rate here to be added into the actual drop down menu by filling out a little form here on hash rates, but work in progress is coming. This was working the other day, but now it doesn't want to load unless I don't know how to run it yet or something. I don't know. We'll see. 39, is that on there? Load. No, it's broken. Reset. So anyway, that's a little glimpse of it's being updated. It's going to be coming. So there you go. I should start hosting servers at my apartment. My electricity included for rent. I'm curious about that, because I hear about a lot of people, like, especially in apartments. Now, apartments, I don't know how the breakers work there, but each apartment's on their own type of breaker. But I can't really see them having too much of a supply of power. Start filling that up with miners, then you're going to start blowing breakers, aren't you? And then on top of that, if you start getting like an upgrade or whatever, won't the landlord start being like, hey, it's been a couple months and you're using quite a bit. You're using more power than what your rent is. So I think we're going to have to kick you out, or they're going to up your rent times 10. But yeah. Oh, Shadow Pony. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, it's looking good. Dev's working on it. He was going to have it out pretty soon, but now, it's Thanksgiving and everything, so it's going to be a little delay. But yeah, things are coming. Version 2 is, I've been saying that for a while, but version 2 is coming, presets, all that good stuff. So hopefully that makes everything a lot easier for everyone to navigate instead of having to know your hash rates, because I do all these tests all the time, and trying to get hash rates together on most of these, and then once we get them, we'll put them in. Now, usually I think the defaults are probably going to be on the efficient settings, but we'll see what happens. And then, like I said, that preset or sheet there to fill out hash rates that you know of. You don't have to fill out everything. Like, say you only know your random X hash rate, which is Monero, the random X algorithm. That's the only one you know in that worksheet there. Just simply fill that out. Say, this is the CPU. I get this amount of hashes at about this amount of power, and submit it. You don't have to fill it all out, just the ones you do know. That way we can, get an average of all the numbers, and then we can put that into a preset for people. How could getting there in the winter? What? Your average 0.018 XC per day on 51 terabytes. About 59 cents a day. Nice. 51 terabytes? Really? I need 51 terabytes. I got 12, so I got to quad that up. How much will that cost? That's, that's still more profitable GPU. I'm all in. I'm getting more hard drives, guys. I'm getting more hard drives. Chia, all in Chia. I know Flux is doing something, but I don't care about that. I'm all in Chia. Oh, man. Can you imagine? What are hard drives worth these days? Let's take a look. What's the going rate for a decent hard drive these days? In Canada, we get ripped off, so we can't use states prices. Going rate on a hard drive, coming into here, save parts list. Let's just browse products. We need some storage. We're going to go price. Actually, no, I want price per gigabyte. Boom. Cheapest price per gigabyte right here. Here's an 8 terabyte for $164. 121, 122, 8. So what's the cheapest 14 terabyte? Seagate, Exos Enterprise, 7200 RPM, $324 for 14 terabytes. Is that a good deal or is that a bad deal? I don't even know. 0.023 cents per gigabyte. Is that good? Is that bad? Anyone know? Okay, you know what? Let's look at USD. Most of you guys are probably from the United States. Let's see what the prices are going there. All right. Did you see that? $5.53 per gigabyte. It's a 16 gigabyte for $88. Crazy. Anyway, here's the cheapest. Western Digital Blue, 6 terabytes, $89. This should be USA. Let's find the big one. 16 terabytes, 0.15 cents. Yeah, Tobisha, $239. I see these prices all the time. Like, oh, it's so cheap. But then, you do the conversion. It's like $500 Canadian for $89 USD. It's not that bad. I'm a little over exaggerated that, but you know what I'm talking about. My landlord writes off the electric with his business, and I maintain. Your landlord's a miner. You're all good then. You left that part out at the start. See, I'm pretty sure most people that are running landlords and free power don't have a landlord miner. So that's cool. So anyway, let's get back to this statement. My landlord writes off the electric with his business, and I main up his ASICs for him. I have an 800 amp main. What? And multiple 240 volt lines that are run in my apartment. Used to be a casino. Wow, that is insane. 800 amp and 240 volts. That is. I'm gonna look at your power capacity right now because I wish I had that. 800 times 240. It's 192,000 watts peak. So then we're gonna times that by the 0.80%. That's 153,600 24/7 power that you have. 153,000 watts. That is insane. That is, oh my gosh. How many A2000s can you fit on? Let's divide that by 80 watts. You could put 1,920 38 or A2000s on that. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at your probability of that many A2000s. 1920 A2000s right now. Oh my gosh. At 10-cent power. Oh, you have free power. You have free power. You don't have to worry. That's right. Bam. How come? What's going on? Oh, do I have to put something in here? 0? How come it all was blank? There we go. Oh my gosh, you're making $268 a day on Ergo, loading that thing up with A2000s. That's insane. That's insane. What merge? What merge? Ravencoin, $230 a day. Why not? Hey, I can. Free power, guys. Free power. I got 1900 and some A2000s. 230 a day. No sweat. No sweat at all. Neoxa, 226. Why not? That's 19,000 or 1920. 1,920 A2000s will fill up 192,000 watts at 80 watts per A2000. Now you got to calculate a little bit extra, but we have 600 watts of working room for system stuff. But yeah, if you load that up with A2000s, that's $268 a day. That's insane. Let's look at 3070. 3070s, A2000s you get the most because it's most efficient on everything. They'll have less cards on the other ones, but that's insane. Now, how much would it cost to get that many A2000s? Canadian, they're about $500 a piece now, so 1,020 times 500, $960,000 just for GPUs. Plus, you need power supplies and all the other stuff. How much are we making right now? Well, on Nice Hash, ETC Hash, that's $544 a day. We're going to go down to Ergo, though, because I don't like Nice Hash. So $268 a day. We're going to divide that by 268. We're going to divide this by 365 for years. So you have an ROI of 9.8 years. 9.8 years on 1,920 A2000s. 9 years, you'll be good to go. All green. Hopefully they're alive still by then. But that's insane. Just look at numbers like that. Isn't that kind of neat? Cool, like free power and that many cards based on how much power you actually have available. Oh, I got one. Oh, how many KA3s? Oh, here we go. Now you're making bank. Why are we even looking at GPUs, guys? GPUs aren't profitable. Let's look at stuff that's profitable and see how much money you can really be making. Here's where things are going to get interesting. All right, here we go. I'm supposed to quit my stream now, but now I'm excited. All right, so 3154 watts. Let's see how much you'll make loading that up with KA3s. Now, this is going to be the number that we're going to love. How much power did I say you would have? Oh, man, I got to do it all over again. 800 amps times 240 times 0.8 for 80%. So 153,600. So we're going to divide that by 3154. Oh my gosh. That is 48.7. So 48 KA3s. 48 KA3s. So 48 times 166 terahash. Oh my gosh. 7968 terahash. 7,968 terahash. Let's look at our profitability. 796K. Yeah, we're just gonna put that. We're gonna make a new line altogether for this. Copy. We're just gonna make a whole new line here. All right, let's see the terahash. 7968. 7968. Boom! $3,500 a day. $3,500 a day USD. That's insane. 2,525 Cadena coins per 24 hours. That is insane. That is insane. All right. How much would this cost? Let's see what the ROI. I bet you the ROI though is extremely fast. Like if you can get your hands on these things. All right. So now let's just, how much they sold for? Scrolling in, where's the cheapest one? Right here. 85. You know what? We need, okay, that's USD. $58.99. So we'll go $5,900. $5,900. We're going to times that by. We're timesing that by. Crap. How many did I say it was? Oh, I lost track. $5,900 times how many? Shoot. Guys, do you remember how many this was? Because I'm going to have to redo my whole calculations now just to figure it. 48. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so $5,900 times 48. That's only $283,000. That's less than A2000s. What? So $283,000. 283, 200. Let's put a comma in there. Put a comma. So that's our total price. So now we're going to divide that by 3510. 3510 ROI. No way. I don't even want to say this number. ROI is 80 days. Little over 2 months. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. I'm at a loss for words right now, actually, guys. Like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say right now. GPUs, burn them all. Like, wow. Okay, I'm gonna cry over here. Okay, stop. No more looking at KDA miners and Bitmain and stuff. Now the rest of my day is gonna be sad. Sad times. Okay, but there's some other factors that will come into here. Like obviously, okay, so we have 796. So we got this. This alone is going to increase the network hash rate by how much? A lot. So we have to do more calculations here, guys. There's a lot more that actually goes into this than what we're seeing. So we're gonna have to make another line. Got too many lines here. Okay, watch this. Copy, paste, bam. All right, so yeah, so 7,968 terahash. So now we got to come into here. So this cache rate calculator, where are you? 7,079. What are we at? 7968. It's, well, it's actually not that much. So another 7.9 petahash has to be increased onto our current network hash rate, because you alone just increased this whole network 7.9 petahash. That's crazy though. That's not going to actually make that much of a difference on that network with that much hash rate. It might drop you like 1 coin per miner per day. Oh, that's insane. I want one of those miners, but Bitmain could literally kill the whole thing. Like we did look at it previously yesterday. Like if they sold 5,000 of these miners, which copy and paste are we here? So, oh yeah, this is it with that. So if they sold 5,000 miners at the current 189 petahash, 5,000 of these miners will actually move up to 1 exahash of hash rate on the network. So 1 exahash here, you can see a KD box is only, or KD max only making 2 bits. So how much would you be making if the network hash rate went up this high? 79.68. Now that's $652 if they sold 5,000 of these KA3s to the public and they all went online. That's still some nice rewards. Now I don't even want to get into the next bull. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna open up a whole new rabbit hole now. So 25.25 KDA price. I don't even know what we're doing here now. We're just looking at random stuff, just trying to get ourselves hyped up for something, because we need positivity, because GPUs are dead. So we're going to try and get positive here and see what's making money and how much. So here's Cadena, last bull run, you know, $22, $23, $22 or $23 per run. Next bull run, what if it hits $30? Who knows? But let's say it at least hits $22. Let's look at $22 at 25.25. So 25.25 times $22. Oh my gosh. Guess how much this thing is making per day? Per day, guys. If you were to hodl that to the next bull run, that's $55,550 per 24 hours. 24 hours, $55,000 a day. That's insane. That'd be a nice paycheck. You know what? Let's times that by 365. Hey, that's only $20.2 million a year. I can live with that. I can live with 20.2 million a year. Holy crap. We're going down the rabbit hole that I've never been down yet. And this is actually kind of exciting, but oh my gosh, my calculator's broke. I think, yeah, the big thing is a huge NA right now. We're totally exploding everything. Now let's look at this from this perspective. So now we're at 469. Remember, this is at little over 1 exahash, which is what happens if Bitmain does, if they sell 5,000 of these miners, it's going to push the network hash rate from 189 petahash to up over 1 exahash. So like 5x the hash rate just from Bitmain alone. We already seen KD maxes. They won't even cover their own power costs. So the Gold Shell's bankrupt at this point. Now we're moving forward into Bitmain's new miners. And we got 600, and so we got 469 a day. So 469. So remember, this is like huge difficulty in Flux. We're getting 469 coins per day here. We're going to times that by our 22. That's still $10,000 a day. 10,318 per day. That's still an insane amount of money with a 5x difficulty increase on Cadena if it hits $22 in the next bull run. We times that by 365. That's still $3.7 million per year. That's still ROIing all of this stuff within a few months, even with a massive increase of hash rate across this network. Wow. We're mining the wrong stuff, guys. I don't care what Flux is going to do. Flux is never going to pay out that amount of money to its miners. There's no chance in hell they have a chance to do that. Okay, anyway, guys. Yeah, so that was fun. That was very fun. I think those are some nice, interesting things to look at. So that's one way to look at it. Like, remember, that's all totally speculation. We have no idea what Cadena's price is going to do in the future. We look at the past numbers, and hopefully we expect, if the coins are still around and they're doing good, Cadena is doing some good things. And the next bull run, coins should hit about what their previous all-time highs were, and hopefully, get larger than that. So that's just what we're based on. So instead of hitting the peak of 24, those numbers were based at $22, which isn't even the previous all-time high. We don't know, is it going to hit those type of values next bull run, 2025 or so? No idea. They might not. They could go higher. 100% speculation, but, the future looks bright if they can come close to those levels again. And, most likely it will, as long as Cadena maintains a nice, strong pathway forward. But for now, who knows? Don't forget the tax you must pay. Yeah, that's true. So $3.7 million a day. You're probably going to have to give half it away. So just say that's still $1.5 million profit. You're still making over $1.5 million a year. I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that? I'm sure most of you guys probably will be. You're still ROI in everything and whatever. I don't know. That's crazy. That is insane. I don't even know. Like, this KA miner is a big deal. Like, some people are saying, oh, it's just another Cadena miner. It's just this. But no, it's a big deal. This thing is this thing is leaps and bounds beyond any KDA miner that has ever been released to date. This miner is a massive improvement over anything Gold Shell has ever done in the past. It's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so that was fun. Fun times, right? Maybe we should do this again. We should actually check out maybe next live stream, next weekend, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I always say maybe tomorrow and I never stream. I'm always busy. But we should do this some more. I think it's a lot of fun looking at stuff like Cadena. Now, let's, some other time, let's look at the future of Flux. How much do we think Flux will hit in price? And then we can just get an estimation. Maybe we're going to make this much. Maybe we're going to have that much. Do the same thing for Ergo. Let's take a look at 2025, what mining could look like. I think it'll be fun stuff. But thank you for showing up, guys. It was a really fun live stream, actually. We had some fun here, Q&A. We'll be live again, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, some random time during the week. Who knows? But we'll be live for sure on the weekend. But I appreciate everyone for showing up for this live stream, 100%. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Rabid out.